Peace, love, and light, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video. I'm going to go ahead and do a 3-card spread for you guys. These messages are for very personal messages, things that you need to work on within yourself, not overly too spiritual. So let's get in. We're going to cultivate all the elements, and we're going to see what message do you need to know about thyself. What don't you like about yourself? What do you like about yourself? What can you fix? And, so on and so forth. But I feel like the messages will be straightforward. And I'm only doing 3 cards because I feel like there's a lot of messages can be pulled out the cards without pulling too many cards. And I'm going to try my best to look at the cards in all aspects of life. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get 2 more cards. All right, we have some good positive energy here. And just in case I did not tell you, this reading is for the collective, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Sun card. So, the 2 of Wands, the energy that I'm getting is that you want to go into one phase, go from one phase to your life to another. I feel like this energy is kind of holding you back in a way because it's kind of hard for you to do a change. Hence that other stick being stuck to the wall there. But I do think that there is a path in life that you are desiring to take, that you're looking into, that is very appealing to you. You fantasize about this phase of life a lot. You could be wanting to leave behind something that you were so passionate about, maybe. Maybe a person, maybe a job, or just a way of life. Some of you out there want a new meaning to your life. You've been doing the same thing over and over for years, maybe decades at a time, and it's time that you realize that you need to break free. We are human beings. We were put here to be humans, not to work for other people for the rest of our lives and not be well, my thing is living around the work and not the work living around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you had to celebrate birthdays around your job, celebrate, births of children. You had to celebrate all this stuff around your work. You had to make sure your work come first, like not your personal life. And I feel like you are trying to get out of that. And the people that are trying to get out of it, you've thought about this for a long time, and it's very frustrating to think that, this job comes before my own personal life. And it makes you want to rethink, what am I here for? What am I going to do? Or how am I going to fix this? Because this is the situation that we all got ourselves into. That makes sense. Also, with the 2 of Wands, I feel like, obviously that there's a new beginning here. But you really want to go somewhere where it's peaceful. Maybe you're thinking about traveling. Some people that out there are leaving. It's the same message, but you are leaving things behind. Maybe you're physically leaving a house. Maybe it was causing too many bills and you want to just break free from something. And as I see this card, it's like phasing from one part of life to another part. Like you're literally turning your back on something. Or maybe there was a family member who was not on the same frequency as you. I mean, there's a lot of people that's not on the same frequency, but it's those defiant people who are really stuck in their own ways, who are, very heavy. They have heavy energy, and they're not trying to work with you when it comes to compromising on certain situations. Like, for instance, I have a sister who, sometimes she could be very disrespectful. You know, um, there are times where she, I don't like that. So I'm kind of phasing her out right now. And so this is what you're doing. This could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a mother, child, anyone in your life that needs to stand behind you, that you need to turn your back on because oh wow, okay, thank you, Spirit. Some some people are not going to elevate in this new frequency that the earth is bringing in. And for those reasons, you guys don't coincide on certain things. You guys don't have the same beliefs. It's just a constant crash all the time. So therefore, this friendship is not going to work out, or this relationship is not going to work out. You have to turn your back on them and do your own thing and just live freely. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, you know. Kind of want to get this all in here. Okay. Now we have the Emperor card. So let's get into him. Maybe this is an element of yourself taking control of your life and doing it just right. As far as treating yourself with the utmost highest supreme energy that you could ever treat yourself with, managing your money, managing your weight, managing what you eat, managing how you treat people, managing your time. Just being able to control and constrict certain things that need to be put in line. Basically, self-discipline, okay? I feel like with the Emperor energy, you have a clean slate of, when I say clean slate, I feel like your mind is so bendable, not in a weak way, but in a way to where you're okay with giving yourself discipline. And other people might think you're crazy. They might think you're crazy. They might think you're doing too much. They might think you're over the top. But at the end of the day, this is your life, and you're going to take control of your life. Your boss is not your boss. You know what I'm saying? This is you being in a position where you can control your time. Because when you're working for somebody, they're controlling your time. They're controlling your money. This is you taking, but this is going to take time. This is not something that just happens overnight. This is something that you have been imagining for years. This is something that you are mentally preparing yourself for years, to get yourself in a situation where you are in control and you're managing things in your life with integrity. This is you managing the relationships with people in your life with integrity. This is, with the Emperor, I'm seeing like stop. You know what I mean? Like, you're telling people stop. You're not just going to come in and dump on me. You're not just going to come in and vent to me. I don't want to hear that. There's certain things that you are allowing people to do and that you're not allowing people to do. And they're going to look at you like you're a little bit strange because, not a lot of people know how to do that. Like, oh, wow, he got mad at me or she got mad at me because I wanted to tell her about my day. Like, she being uptight or he's being uptight. No, is that they need to have respect for your energy. They need to have more awareness of what kind of frequency they're bringing to you. And you're not going to allow that because you're such on a high, you are on a such of a high vibration to where none of that can come through your frequency. You heard that saying, like, some a sound or something fall on deaf ears. It's like there's no magnetic pull for that type of energy to be in your vibration or your realm. You are in control. you know if you're not in control, you're looking to gain to be in control. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, some people are being controlled. You are being controlled by your job, by the government, by the food that you eat, by the frequency that other people bring into your life. You are a dump pit. Some men don't respect you because you're malleable, if that makes sense. You're easy to be controlled. Um, you're easy to influence. And so the emperor here is saying, baby, get yourself together, because this is not the way you're supposed to live your life. You are not supposed to be anyone's punching bag. You are not supposed to be someone that is controlled by others. You are a divine being, okay? You need to have self-awareness of who you are and pick yourself up. At the end of the day, we can dumb it down to you going to get counseling. Go get counseling. Go get a professional to talk to. And that's okay. That's okay to get a professional to talk to. Everything and everyone is not going to be on a spiritual high vibrational frequency. But that's not saying you can't learn from these other people. Okay? Not saying that every psychologist or every counselor is a good counselor. Sometimes you have to, search and find. But just because you're on a high vibration doesn't mean that everything else is beneath you. Everything is not beneath you. Learn how to cooperate and coexist with everybody in this realm, but learn who to close out and who to phase out. Okay? Moving on. And it's so crazy because we have the 2, the 4, the 4. Okay? Now, moving on, we have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful energy. Now, I like to look at a deeper surface. So I see that some people need to start celebrating themselves more. It's okay that you're a loner, but at the same time, celebrate yourself. Do things for yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, little things that you are proud of. The universe responds to what you give out. If something great happens, you have nobody to tell, that's fine. Scream it out to the universe. Celebrate. Have fun. Enjoy, Live in that moment. Make that moment high vibrational. Make that moment memorable. Okay? Now, for the other side of the spectrum, someone could have just got married. And it's so funny because I did just get married July 9th. And I'm so grateful for my husband. Now, with the 4 of Wands, this is you gladly building your foundation with this new understanding of thyself and this new way that you're going to live your life. You're going to live your life to where you're going to enjoy it, regardless of what anyone says, regardless of what your job says, regardless of what your parents say. You're going to express yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're going to enjoy. You might just go shopping, do a little retail therapy. You might be celebrating birthdays this month. Happy birthdays to the Leos. My birthday is actually on Monday, the 26th. Also, you might be celebrating a baby shower, a closing in on a home, a new job, a new car, or you finally got your car fixed, or you finally got those new tires, or those new brakes, or you finally got a window fixed, or something in that sort, or you finally got your new puppy, or something like that, or something that deserves to be celebrated. You're going to start celebrating each and every one of your accomplishments. And there's nothing wrong with that. Live life in high vibration. Don't forget that love is the highest vibration, okay? Now we're going to get a card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. And once I saw this deck, I was immediately excited because this deck is more of an earthy type of feeling. And it's not like some people think they can solve their problems with just burning sage or lighting incense or meditating. Meditating is not an easy thing to do because when you try to clear your mind always, it takes time and practice to get meditation down. And, I've done it. I did it for about 90 days. I meditated every day for 90 days. And that was when I was first going through my awakening 5 years ago. Okay? Now, let's get a card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Spirit, thank you so much, Jill Pyle, because this is the most beautiful deck and it resonated with my heart so much. Thank you. Let's get two of them for everyone out there, Spirit. All right. We have, sorry if you hear that noise in the background, my two dogs are playing. Take a walk. Take a walk. Let's see. What does the book say about taking a walk? Because some of these cards have more deeper meanings. I mean, we all know what take a walk means. Okay, so there's a mantra here. With each step forward, our release will no longer serve me. Experiencing a moving meditation and nourish your mind, body, and spirit simultaneously by carving out time to go walk. Commit to making a week-long routine where you go on one each day, even if it's only for a short time. Journal about how this time makes you feel and the revelations of what come during your walks. Soon you'll see how much balance and joy they bring your day. Get out in nature, be physical, active, meditate, and be in the awe of Mama Nature, beauty all at once. To keep things interesting, find somewhere local that you haven't been before and would like to explore, like a park, trail, or a botanical garden. Schedule a walking date with a loved one for someone or for something different to go together. Sorry if I struggled on that because I got so much to say. So, yes, be active. That's what I got from this because a lot of people forget to be active. A lot of people think that, oh, because I'm spiritual, I'm content. No, to actually heal thy body and for you to pump new blood and get these cells working, you have to focus on your biology. You have to start moving around. And it's so funny because I just got me a personal trainer. We've been working for about 2 weeks now, and I have dropped a little bit of weight. And, I'm not where I'm at because my diet's not completely where it's supposed to be. But I am taking the steps with my personal trainer. So, yes, enjoy Mother Nature. Like, I used to go take walks through the trail all the time. It was this park down the street from my house. And just, like, I had a favorite tree. Like, I had a favorite tree and I had to touch him every time I walked by. Like, enjoy nature. Look at the leaves. Be out there. And because nature is like our reverse lungs. Like every time I will go out there and I will walk, that's when I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore. But when I used to smoke, like the trees, the air would clean out my lungs. Like I would be coughing up stuff because being out in nature will help clear my lungs out. You know what I mean? And sometimes going on walks will help you clear your mind. You will get new grand ideas. You would, just take that time, be with yourself, and exercise a little bit. It won't hurt you, I promise. Okay? We have connect with your ancestors. This is a beautiful thing because I feel like I struggle with connecting with my ancestors. Because all I have is my grandmother and my mother. Excuse me. So the mantra for this is, as I heal my wounds, I heal my lineage and bring peace with reverberates innately throughout time and space. I don't even know what that word means. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole passage, but I'm going to read this paragraph. Building this bridge is something that you can do by researching and connecting the dots with family stories, DNA analysis, and traditional archives. You can also learn about your family line in more intuitive ways like meditating, dream work, and working with past life regression specialists or someone who specializes in reading Akashic records, a metaphysical archive of everything that has ever happened within the universe, including your past lifetimes and those that will come in the future. So, people who, if you don't know anyone, it's not going to be that hard to find someone who is elevated in reading Akashic records. Pay for it. You will not regret it. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I don't need to pay for a personal trainer. All I got to do is do these workouts on YouTube. I'll be fine. But I really needed that push. So I pay for my personal trainer. If you need counseling, pay for your counseling. You want to reach your ancestors, pay someone for that reading, or pay for that DNA analysis, or pay for just do because you're not just some people are so connected that they can go into meditation and find out, their ancestors, but most people need guidance. You can't just go into meditation and just think that you could just find all the answers. Most of the time, we need guidance. So pay for that guidance. It's okay. It's an investment. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's all I have for that. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to my channel. This is Goddess Vibes, aka Mrs. Robbie. Happy birthday to all my sun sign Leos out there. I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. It's been a minute, and I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad I'm able to give you these messages. And we're gonna continue uploading these videos. I want to do once every day. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me. Peace, love, darkness, and light. Live your life in polarity. Understand that everybody doesn't deserve a piece of your energy. All right. Thank you so much. Peace out.